In the war of 1973 between Egypt and Syria against Israel, the oil-producing Arab countries decided to reduce their production, using oil as a form of pressure against the countries backing Israel. The result was that oil prices spiked, and these oil-producing countries gained huge financial surpluses, but most of which actually ended up as investments in the US. In this same period, Richard Nixon decided to decouple the US dollar from gold, initiating a massive global financial change. The new system that was created was called the petrodollar. This granted the US effectively complete financial hegemony over the world. Now, this hegemony today is beginning to weaken, and it's a result of this that we're starting to see this war and other massive global movements. So what's different today? Today, the war is in the heart of the Gulf, and so the Gulf countries are not benefiting from the increase in prices because they themselves have been blocked from any sort of export. On top of that, their own oil facilities are being struck and damaged. This is damaging the production capacity in general, even outside of the trade blockade. This means that we're not going to see the large surpluses of the 70s again today. The US depends heavily on Gulf investments, especially in sectors like AI and other high-tech sectors. All of this is part of its competition with China, which it's clearly outlined in its national security strategy that this administration has published. This strategy clearly puts a big emphasis on investments in these sectors. According to the Financial Times, however, we're hearing statements from Gulf officials that have informed Washington of reconsideration of some of these large investments. If these investments are reduced, this could have a big implication on the US strategy and its attempts to make drastic global political changes. This crisis goes beyond economic implications, but strikes at the very legitimacy of the states in question. The stability of the Gulf regimes is based on two main pillars: the revenue from oil sales and American military protection. In the US, the increase in prices will generate internal domestic pressure, specifically on Trump's own popular base. This base was promised a reshoring of US industry to weaken China's standing and a reduction in cost of living. This crisis directly strikes at this administration's legitimacy, and in turn its attempts to reshape the global order. Trump declared that he was actually surprised by the Iranian strikes reaching the Gulf states, although this option was quite clear before the war. That leaves us here with the question of why did the US actually enter this war? Did Trump see a direct benefit from it? At this stage, is he just an irrational actor? Or was Israel able to impose this war on him?